Hello again, I'm Alanville, and this is the second video I'm doing on Sakura Shrine Girls. So let's get moving on. As I scrap porcelain dish, I can't help but think over who I saw again. Yeah, last episode we met one of the Shrine Maidens, I think, and talked with the grandpa, who's right now my favorite character of this thing. She was beautiful. I know that she has a great figure, but I was more captivated by her eyes than anything. Distinct golden ember eyes. Was I really just imagining all of it? Seems so, huh? So, I changed a little thing right now. I'm going with sound right now, so because I'm not really sure if sound is forbidden or not, so I'm going to do it with one episode right now. So really just imagining all of it? Well, there was no explaining how or why she had a cat tail or anything like that. So, it couldn't have been possibly real. With that said, I think this should be the last time I think about it. If there are any noises in those shrines, I won't go investigating them. It's not that I think that I will find anything, but somehow I feel that I should not indulge my curiosity. Wait, I think I hear something moving upstairs. It's probably just Grandpa going to answer nature or something. Continue to grab the dishes, but wait, what's with these bubbles? Gigantic soap bubbles emerge from the sink, floating lazily in the air. I look deeper into them, and their reflection? I cannot quite make out what I see in their depths. All of them pop at once in my face. What was that exactly? Something about the air feels odd. Ooh. Is this the part which is psychological horror? That was kind of weird that it even was in there. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something does not feel right. Wait, I still hear movement upstairs, and I can hear the distinct creak of my bedroom door opening. Why would Grandpa be entering my room? I put down the plate I'm cleaning and head upstairs. The door to my room is unhinged. But I definitely left it closed when I left. Looking over to Grandpa's room, his door is firmly shut as well. He always leaves it open whenever he leaves the room and plans to go back there. So if it wasn't him who opened the door to my room, who was it? Well, I have to look. I open the door wide open, giving me an obstructed view of my room. Oh! Who? What? A girl is lying on my bed, curled up into a ball. Her delicate pale skin practically shimmers in the ray of the sun. She already seems to be fast asleep, comfortably snuggling into my blankets. I quietly get closer to her. She seems to shift a little bit, but she just settles back in. This strange feeling, she's captivating. It's like it's back at the shrine. Despite myself, I cannot help but stare. She has furry, snow-white cat ears and a tail. She's just like the strange-looking shrine maiden, but somehow she's different. No less beautiful, however. I better not let my eyes wander, even though she's wearing such short shorts. And her top is so loose. Is she wearing a bra? Doesn't look like she is. No. I can't let myself be distracted by this nonsense. This is just a hallucination. Hey, you. She just buries her face deeper into the bed cover. That's how I act most of the time as well. What are you doing on my bed? She yawns loudly. I'm sleepy. And it looks so comfortable on your bed. The sun is shining through the window just the right way. True, she's soaking up the sunlight just like how a cat would. But you just broke into my home. I know that my bed might be comfy, but you can't stay here. Why not? It's illegal. How did you get in here anyway?
There's always a way. You just have to find the right place at the right time. That's the nature of slipping in between worlds. Where your hand enters a puddle, it may not end up in the same place on the other side.
She's sprouting the same kind of nonsense that my grandfather would. Alright, enough of this. Are you working with my grandfather? Is there some sort of joke? Are you also working with that other girl I saw at the shrine?
Kyle? The black cat? She's nothing but bad luck. I'd never work with her.
Even though she does open her eyes, I can see a frown forming on her face. Well then. Well, when you're done napping, please see yourself out.
Okay. No problem.
A smile returns to her face as she stretches out, letting the sun rays soak into her alabaster skin. I cannot help but keep looking at her as I slowly back out of the room. Am I going mad? I do not want to open the door again. If I look there and she's still on my bed, happily lying in the sun rays, if that actually happened, then what does that mean? I thought that my grandfather was just becoming senile. But what if...
Toru? Who are you talking to? I'm trying to get to sleep, damn it!
Robert walks out of his bedroom, rubbing some sleep out of his eye.
Oh. That look on your face. It's there again. You saw something again, didn't you?
No, you're just hearing things, Grandpa.
Oh, come on. My hearing isn't that bad yet.
No, you.
And I definitely know that I heard a girl's voice in your room. Don't tell me that you've already got a girlfriend from around here.
You didn't hear anything, okay? I'm not going insane. I didn't hear anything either.
Well, there's nothing wrong with starting early, you know? When I was your age, I already had married and on my way to paying off my mortgage.
Look, can we please just drop this? Judging by the look on his face, he isn't satisfied just yet. He looks over to my closed bedroom room.
Well, just indulge me. Mind if I take a look in your room?
My blood freezes as he says that.
It's not like there's anything there, right? So it would be fine to have a look, isn't it?
I guess so.
Come on then. Since you've woken me up, it's only fair that you let me be a bit nosy.
Alright, I'll show you that there's nothing there. Sure enough, as we step into the room, there's not another soul to be seen. Even though there's a sly smile on Grandpa's face.
Ah, I see. So that's how it is.
What is it? He just shrugs.
Who knows? Maybe my hearing is really going. Anyway, Toru, don't stress out too much about things like that. It's important that you find a good girl and start a proper family with her. There's going to be a lot of cute girls when you start going to school around here, trust me.
I don't want to know how he knows that.
So just choose wisely. You never know who you might meet.
Alright, I get the point. Go get some sleep, okay? I'll make sure I'm quiet. I'll make sure that the dishes are clean by the time you wake up.
Sounds good, Toru. I'll talk to you later.
He slips back out of the room. I breathe a sigh of relief as I hear his bedroom door close. He has to know more about this than he's letting on. Whoever those two weird cat women, whatever they're supposed to be, he has to know something about them. I'm certain of it. I walk over to my bed and take a seat. My hand trails across the blanket, feeling the warmth of midday sun streaming from my window. Did I really just imagine that? Perhaps I did. But even I have to admit that this warm feel on my bed, it's perfectly shaped. It does not feel like the warmth you get from sunlight. Was it real? I don't know. I'm a skeptic, but I do not simply imagine things, nor have I ever imagined them. Yeah, perhaps they are real, dude. So what does this mean if I start seeing things like this? After some sleep and some time spent thinking, I've managed to collect my thoughts. This has to be some sort of joke. Grandpa was the one who sent me to that shrine where I saw that strange girl. And that other girl who managed to get into our house? He would have to let her in earlier or something. I was right near the front door, and I would have heard if someone had gone up the stairs. Those damn things creak like crazy if you put any weight on them at all. So with all that in mind, I've put my uneasy thoughts to rest. School is starting today, so this will give me something to take my mind off what is happening. I have to go back to those shrines eventually. That's just a given. If I see those girls again, the best thing to do is not react to those fake tails and ears they are wearing. After all, since this is just some sort of joke, last thing I want to do is give my grandpa the satisfaction of throwing me off. Yeah, that would be a smart thing. He knows I'm a skeptic. So he must be playing jokes on me. Ah well, he's probably just bored. So I don't see any point in making a big deal of it. Now then, let's see what this school looks like. Arriving out the front, it looks like any other academy I've been to. Kind of busy, nice garden maintained by the students. Just an ordinary academy in an ordinary suburb. Not particularly exciting, but it's not particularly unfamiliar either. I should be able to settle in here just fine. I arrive at my class without any incidents. Now then, students. This is Toru Akito, please. Nice to meet you all. Well, this is kind of familiar. I hope we can all get along. Now then, where to put you? You can sit there, in the middle. Sounds fine. People seem to think that you have to sit up in the back to avoid attention, but the truth is that you actually stand out if you just deliberately pick seats up in the back. So the middle is ideal. That way you're just one face amongst the crowd. As I take my seat, a shiver goes up my spine suddenly. Is something wrong, Toru? You just shuddered then. No, everything's alright. It's that feeling again. The person sitting in front of me is a girl with black hair. Wait, is that? A brushy black tail sticks out above her skirt. Whoa, hey! Yeah. It's tip colored with a bright white. I look around trying to see if anyone else has noticed it, but no one else is looking. I turn to the seat to my left trying to get the students' attention. Nope. Awesome! A pair of snow white cat ears sticking out from her silver hair. Are you really okay, Toru? You look pale. Neither of them are looking at me. There's just some strange uncomfortable atmosphere here. No, please don't worry about me. Go ahead. Some time passes in this awkward atmosphere. I'm just sitting here desperately trying to work out what is happening. No one else can see their tails or ears, I'm sure of that. Well then, would anyone like to volunteer to show Toru around the academy? That is not. Before I can finish speaking, someone immediately stands up. Please allow me to escort him. Then someone else stands up. I'd like to show him around. Two of them exchange looks with each other. After letting out a small, barely audible sigh, the teacher looks at the white-haired girl. Nayoko. He turns around to the black-haired one. Kaio. Please behave yourselves. Both of you want to do it, then you can both go. Although they seem reluctant to accept this, they both nod. As you wish. Fine. If it has to be that way. Before I can even blink, they surround me on either side of my desk. Come on! Let me show you around! She grabs me by the hand and starts tagging on it, making me stand up from my seat. I am sure you have many questions. So please allow me to be by your side. She respectfully offers her hand. Well, okay. What else can I say? Maybe if I talk to them both, I can start making sense of what is happening to me. After we've walked some distance, both of them turn to me. Alright, you two. Yes?
Something on your mind, darling?
Darling? Aren't you being a bit too familiar with him, Nayoko?
I've already slept on his bed. We might as well be married by now.
You mean you broke into his house, couldn't stop yourself from sleeping on his bed?
Still counts.
Doesn't matter. Still counts! Please, listen to me. Who are you two really? Why are you both here? Kaio turns her amber eyes back to me. Do you believe in there being more than you can see, Toru?
There's a lot of things in the world which cannot be explained. Where do things come from?
That is where we both come from, too. In other words,
We're spirits.
spirits. Really? Is this what Grandpa meant? That I won't be alone? Would not be alone? Do you have any proof of this? Are tails and ears not sufficient proof? Those are probably fake for all I. Nayoko immediately shoves her head underneath my hand.
Feel for yourself. It's not a headband.
Oh, difficult decision. Are we gonna pet that white-haired cat girl, that openly happy girl, or not, and probably not anger her, but get plus for the calm one? Serious decision. One of the most hardest decisions I have ever had to make. Pet or not to pet. Let's pet her. Begin rubbing her head, feeling her ears with my own fingertips. I cannot deny it. These are ears. They're real. They have to be real. I pull my hand away, startled.
Oh, I was beginning to enjoy that petting.
You really do have no dignity, Nayoko. As representatives of the beyond, we must act dignified.
This is why I don't like being around you, Kaio. You're too much of a prude. Have you ever had any fun in your life at all?
That is not why we are here. Then could you explain to me why you're here, then? To make a long story short, both of us were sent here through the Twin Gates. Those two buildings which you refer to as shrines.
That places the walls between worlds that are most thin. It is easy to go back and forth there.
That's all well and good, but you're explaining the how. I need to know the why.
Well, it's kind of our duty to send people over to this side to make sure everything is as it should be.
What Nayoko is trying to say is that we were sent to be guardian spirits of this land, and will reside in your world until it's time to return to the beyond. Guardian spirits, huh?
Anyway, the Ascension Festival will be on soon, and we will be fully anchored into your realm. Kaio told me that you were going to be our priest.
She inches closer to me.
I'm pretty lucky to get such a cute priest.
Cute? Is that girl being seriously hitting on me? Yep, she is. Let's get back on track. Ascension Festival. That is the event which will fully establish in this world. There's a we missing. Describe it in a way that you would understand. It will make us the patron gods of those two shrines. I am not experienced with my duties, Toru, but please know that I will do my best to work with you. She respectfully bows her head before me. It's alright, I'm only training as a priest too.
Aw, don't be so formal, Toru. It's not going to be all dull and stiff with me. Kaio hasn't had fun in a single day of her existence, but trust me!
Nayoko draws much closer to me until her face is only a few centimeters from mine.
We're going to have lots of fun together and know every single little thing about each other.
Kaya seems to get irritated. Toru is not here for your personal pleasure. His arrival is mark of respect for the ancient covenant between his family and our house. Oh, I'm beginning to understand now. So that's why everyone in my family...
Anyway, we can talk more about this later. I'm just going to.
Kaya simply stares at her. I would like to speak with him first. You can afterward.
Why should I let you take him first?
Then the two of them begin to face off. I'm going to have a full-blown catfight if I don't do something. And with this, we're going to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye!